show is not appropriate for children. Definitely stay up and watch this.
Carabissima! Welcome to Off Constantly, your weekly ADD theater and pop culture extravaganza. The Jungle Edition!
Oh,
and
that's true.
Extra special belly enhancement tonight. So, those of you at home, this is a special treat for you. Are we starting over completely?
Yes.
Just looking for a little direction?
Yes.
Let's talk about
the show.
Yeah.
Do you want to start over?
No.
Because your entrance was awful. You've already done that one like 3 times.
I know, but it's so catchy because we're in
It
the
is.
jungle.
I mean, it's a good song,
We are.
I guess. But they're in the Sahara.
All right. Joining me tonight, as always, is
Serengeti.
Samurai.
Serengeti.
Samurai?
Hi.
No, her name is now Serengeti.
And Serengeti Samurai?
Short for Sarah.
SS. No, that's not good.
Short for Sarah.
Probably
Sarah.
true.
Okay. Sarah. And
Serengeti.
Saren.
Backstreet Boy, Backwater.
Ooh, which one would you be?
I'm back. All right.
Which one would you be,
Which
though?
one?
Donnie.
Kevin.
He's
No, Donnie.
the dreamiest one.
Isn't
No.
Donnie and New
Wait.
Kids?
Backstreet Boys?
Oh,
no.
there's always been a Donnie.
There's
and
no
there'll
Donnie.
always be a Donnie.
There's no Donnie in
What's
there.
the red-haired
I know,
guy's
the
name?
red-haired guys.
No,
I
you're not
guess.
him.
The one with the coiffed facial hair.
Ronald.
The what?
Was that In Sync?
That's
Who?
Kevin.
Oh, that's Kevin.
I think you would
No,
be
you're,
Kevin.
you're thinking of One Direction right now.
No, I'm not. Kevin? There's a Backstreet Boy
Isn't
named
there
Kevin.
a Kevin in One Direction?
I'm Mike Nesmith.
Oh,
Wait, I'm thinking of the Monkeys.
The Monkeys? Can you
Okay.
name all the people in the Monkeys, though?
I can.
Yes.
Peter Tork, Davy Jones,
Davy Jones.
Mike Nesmith, and the bass player,
Hey, hey, with the Monkeys.
Mickey Torrance.
Mickey Torrance.
It's Dolan's, but
That's
you're
what I
close
said.
enough.
Dolan's.
Good job.
Yes, this is Torrance. Going back to
Didn't
last
Davy Jones
month's
just
show.
die?
What? He didn't just die. It was a while ago, but
Like,
yes.
somewhat recently.
Why do you got to open up
You know
old
what? You're
wounds?
right. R.I.P.
Yeah,
Let's just
so
say
sad.
R.I.P.
We haven't
Davey.
done a tribute episode to him, but that'll be
Next.
soon.
Oh, yeah.
I will do
Send
my-
your
I
emails.
will-
www.offconstantlytv.com.
Yes.
And if we get enough
Free
of them,
website.
which would be, what, more than 2? We'll do a Monkeys,
Go ahead.
Why can't we just do one?
well, we will anyway, but we're
Okay.
just trying to get
Yeah.
email generated, so.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
love
you
checking
again,
that.
all those of you at home that aren't sending us emails.
Keep up the good work.
Keep up the good work.
You
Well, did
know,
it help that for the
email's
first
a
that
curse,
there's
I'd say.
actually a possibility to do it now, when before we would give them a completely false imaginary
Yeah.
name? There's probably a whole inbox that was that's filled somewhere.
Yeah, like
In
offconstantlytv.
Kenya,
Russian.org.
labadibidin-yadaba.
There you go.
Okay.
And it's written in Swahili. And clicks. So, 3 subjects tonight, as always. First one we've got, it's actually from a viewer at home. Who's it from?
Didn't we just go through the fact that nobody
here.
sends us
Jim
emails?
Jimmy Jones. Where does he live?
He is in Lakeville.
Lakeville, Minnesota.
On the lake.
is there a lake there?
There's actually a Mills Fleet Farm. We've already discussed this.
In Lakeville?
I feel like we've gone to Lakeville
Is
before.
the Mills Fleet Farm on the lake?
No, it's on the freeway. Figure that out. And while you're thinking of that, let's introduce the first subject, landmarks. What would look better in the North Metro of the Twin Cities? I will present a landmark to you guys. You will have to not only name the landmark, but tell me what town in the North Metro this would look best in. For example,
Bring it.
let's look at the first one.
Okay.
Okay? And for those of you at home, I will put it right here.
For a visual description, we'll just say it's a spoon with a cherry on it.
Okay. Where?
And some old folks.
Yes. Well, I don't know that the old folks are part of the sculpture, but let's say they are.
Okay, let's say they are.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Shoreview.
Shoreview.
Where would it look better, or
You're
what
right.
is
You
it?
know what? Okay.
Where is it now?
It's-
'Cause I'll tell you
looks
where
like
it is
looks Like it could be in
Right
Shoreview.
now, it's in.
It's at the
Sculpture
Blocker
Garden.
Arts, the sculpture.
Yeah,
Garden,
yeah.
Okay.
Minneapolis.
We don't really care where it is now because
Oh, I thought that
actually,
was. I thought that was
we
part
don't
of
want
it.
to educate people. We actually
Host
want them
will
to
guess
get
what the
dumber.
picture is and how it would fit in the North Metro.
Don't read directions.
Here's
No
what I would say.
directions.
In the North Metro, it wouldn't be a cherry on it.
Give me
It'd be
your-
a Coke spoon.
Give me.
And it would be.
Give me
Yes.
your man card. You just read instructions.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I'd give you my man card, but I already read the instructions on that too, and it says
Not to give it to Bomba?
not to give it to Bob.
Obviously.
Good one, guys.
Do not give this
Okay,
away.
So I
Sam,
have
Shoreview, tell us.
No, I'm not going to say Shoreview anymore.
Okay,
I'm going to
we're-
say Lino
we're
Lakes,
recanting.
and it would double as a dirt bike jump. So
Ooh,
people
that's
could ride
pretty
their
good.
dirt bikes on it. They could
pretty
even
good.
put their little skateboards and go around the little cherry.
Could water shoot up the top?
There's no need for water.
So, like, super hot skateboarding dudes and dudettes? could
No, it can just be
ultra
in water.
sexy
It can
in
just-
high definition.
it can
with
just
their
be in
GoPros,
water like it is now.
And then
slow the film down to slow motion and just be like, you're implying there's sexy people in Lino Lakes.
where do you think I live?
Oh,
Wow,
Wow.
good point, Sam.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
And point Peru.
Let's take the foot out of the mouth. Tim, can you maybe turn the ice box off a little bit? Just turn the heat up a little bit.
Did you guys guess the name of the
Yes,
landmark?
it's.
I don't
what?
know the name of it.
cherry spoon.
Switch those around.
Spoon,
Spoon
cherry.
cherry,
There you go.
Have you ever spooned a cherry?
which is also the name I used to dance under.
Aw. That's a good one.
Okay.
I wish I would have danced under that name.
Are we done with the spoon cherry? So Coke, spoon, Lionel Lakes. Okay, let's go on to number 2.
All right.
Okay.
If I. Okay. Here we go.
I think
Niagara Falls. I didn't know that was in Minnesota.
that isn't.
That's
Niagara
Minnehaha Falls, and it's in.
No, that's Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
It would
exactly.
look.
Brad?
Oh,
Minnehaha Falls.
Say it without laughing.
a Minnehaha fall. Oh.
And I would say it would
Minnehaha.
look better in Anoka, but it wouldn't be waterfall. There would actually be a giant statue of Calvin, and it would be as if the waterfall was pissing on the Ford or Chevy single. I don't have a horse in that car race,
I
but
didn't
it
know.
would mirror all the trucks you see
For the
around.
parents at home whose children are watching
Okay,
this,
urinating.
I apologize for his vulgar language. I thought you were going to say that it was going to be dripping blood.
No,
Pools
I'm
of blood.
talking about it would mirror the Calvin peeing on a
Chevy symbol.
Chevy symbol that
Chevy.
you see so often
Yes.
on pickup trucks.
And then the tail bumper thing.
Truck balls.
Yes. Okay, so Sam, any thoughts?
Sorry, truck nuts.
I think it would look amazing in Anoka.
I think it would look amazing just coming out of my mouth.
It's like a giant stone statue of your face with that coming out of it. So if those of you at home can imagine.
I would be
Okay, so imagine Sam's
puking.
stone.
He could put the image right over her face.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Let's just try it.
I'll just hold it up there.
That actually is pretty good.
Scary. That would look amazing in Balaine. Okay, so
Ballin'.
Or
I'm ballin' and Blaine.
next one.
What is this?
4 old dudes.
This is in Europe, right?
They're stoned.
They are sure stoned. What's this like?
For those of you at home, look at
On the right side of Abe Lincoln,
Looks like he's got like a Band-Aid on.
it looks like almost like he's got his hand up to his head, like he's going like,
Oh,
yo,
covering up
he's
his like,
actually maybe he's
wound.
holding a cell phone.
We don't really care what it looks like.
Okay.
We
It's
want to
not
know what
Rushmore.
town it would be in.
What town it would be in?
St. Paul. Oh, that's not north.
That's north. That's not. Well, North St. Paul would be north.
White Bear Lakes, they're just weird there, and they would have something like that.
I don't know how to feel about that one.
Yes, White Bear Lake, and it would be 4 different bears.
Yeah, because
It'd be
we
the
need
Ham's
bears
bear,
on
it would
our
be
sign.
Smokey the Bear,
Winnie
it
the
would be Winnie the Pooh, and it would be Yogi
Bear
Bear.
Grease.
Yogi.
Bear.
Yogi.
Bear Grylls, and he would
That's
be
what I said.
holding up a
Grills.
No,
a cup of pee.
I like Yogi.
Or squeezing.
Yogi?
Moisture out of
you'd see
elephant
Yogi and
dung.
be like, let's go on a picnic.
This one was a great landmark. I mean,
Is this the Crescent?
I don't know what is that? What is that?
It's the
She
Crescent.
is right. That is La Crescent, man.
Oh my
How would you even know that?
She doesn't even go here.
Can
from
you see
there.
your house in there?
Did everybody
No,
else
but
see
I
that?
think I
Sam
can see
just
my
had a
aunt's
facial
house.
seizure right on television.
Oh, my aunt's house is right here.
Oh, see, now we all know where Sam's aunt lives. Go
Aunt
ahead.
Oh, my goodness.
Becca,
Debbie.
your house is on TV.
All you stalkers at home that wanted to know something about Samantha, there it is.
Oh, look how pretty it looks.
Beautiful.
I
So,
love you.
I don't know what that looks like everything else.
It would look
was,
better anywhere up here. It would look
Anywhere?
awesome.
because then you would have home right next to you.
Or hills and like beauty and rivers.
And hills. Okay. Next, we've got the stars of the new care commercials. Medical care commercials.
We don't care.
Min shirt?
Minsure
This is
commercials.
in Bemidji.
Didn't they move that? Is it
No,
still there?
no,
it's still
the
in
one
same
in
place?
Brainerd they moved,
Okay.
but Bemidji's still there.
I see.
You know,
That's,
an interesting fact about Bemidji.
We don't care.
Interesting fact about Bemidji.
Please, tell us, Bamba.
I will. Thank you, Bradley, for
I want to hear
caring.
interesting facts about cities.
Stop petting your hippo. It's distracting. I
That's our blue
know
eyes.
a man, a very famous man, a Minnesota man from Bemidji.
Minnesota.
He's a Minnesota Mexican. Probably the only one you know.
Min-Hispanic.
Hispanic.
Put a pen in his pocket right now.
Wearing a brown striped sports coat.
You're from what?
Yeah. I
You're
had no
from
idea.
Bemidji.
Shut the front door.
Remember when I said I didn't care?
Okay.
Still mean it.
Okay, well, I think that would look amazing in Lino Lakes because that's where I live and
You
it
know
would
what?
remind me of home.
It kind of looks like you.
He does.
Here, can be
You
your
need to
blue
get that,
eyes.
rock that mustache, curly mustache he's got.
You gotta get that hat on.
Okay.
You could just
Oh,
cut your
man.
your hair bangs right
You'd be
here,
so
and put 'em-
handsome.
My hair bangs.
You'd just be so
and
handsome.
put them on your face.
That's that
your lip.
Devil's
So you can have lip
Tower
bangs.
from that.
Have what?
It's
Lip
like
bangs.
South
Lip
Dakota.
bangs?
No,
I
you're
think you
paying
just
attention
invented
to
something
me.
there. That's
That
not,
looked
is
a
that
lot-
Devil's Tower?
Isn't it called
I
Devil's
don't
Tower
think
or
that's
something?
Devil's Tower. Devil's
Oh.
Tower is flat.
That looks like a
Then it's. I don't know.
spaceship.
Looks like me laying down.
It's in Nebraska. Does that help?
Is that a Norfolk?
It's a corn husker.
Chimney Rock.
Oh, okay.
Chimney Rock.
Chimney Rock would go everywhere that Santa Claus visits, which is pretty much everywhere.
At least they're
So-
raising cattle.
If you at home want to play along with us, that's great, because right now, let's face it, you're probably asleep. But if you take a map of the northern suburbs right now, put it up, and throw a dart, whatever town that lands on, Chimney Rock would look awesome there.
Yep, like that. I'm thinking Fridley is where you'd.
Oh, yeah.
We got to think, we've used Fridley and Lino now for everything.
Have we used
We did
Fridley
not
once?
use Fridley once.
Thank you.
You use Fridley.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. That's where you said the spoon would go.
No.
I said Shoreview.
She said Fridley, right?
Spoon
She
view.
said Shoreview.
Oh, she did say
I'm wondering
Shoreview.
what's in the hippo, though.
Yeah. It's emitting weird gases.
Exactly.
Either that or it's you.
That's that bridge up in Duluth.
It looked best nowhere. I don't like it.
Well, I think it would look pretty cool going across 35W and 694.
Yeah,
'Cause then as
there's
traffic-
not enough work going on.
As traffic got heavier, the bridge could lift, and then you could do like a Dukes of Hazzard over 35W to get to your destination.
I think it would be best served to keep everybody from their house when this dumb show is on.
Excellent, excellent.
I think it should go in Fridley.
Like you find all of you at home that are like, I got to get home from work. Off Constantly's on soon.
Oh, the
Bridge is up,
bridge.
and it literally saves your life. So
We got 3 left, Jason. Why don't you pick one of those 3?
one of those 3.
Yep.
Oh boy, there's actually 4, and it's so exciting. What is this? Okay, how about this? Only because it's referenced in the greatest film ever made.
demons dwell
That should be in Shoreview.
banshees live, and they do live well.
That should be in Shoreview because they have a development right now that I have to go to at work.
Yeah?
And it's called Stonehenge. And
Really?
it'd be a way lot cooler if it was Stonehenge there.
And your creativity tonight isn't very good, so we'll just stay with
And
Shoreview.
yours is when?
I'll never.
Okay, well, it made me think of Shoreview because when I have to go to work, I have to look at this place and it's called Stonehenge.
I'm sorry, I fell asleep. What?
I'd say it looked good in
You know, it
Fridley.
doesn't look like that anymore anyway.
Really? Where's your hair
because-
bangs?
Because on my lip. My European vacation, Clark Griswold knocked it over.
That was a documentary
Clark.
too, wasn't it?
Clark Griswold.
Clark W. Griswold.
Clark W. Griswold.
In the Family Trickster.
I would love to hang out with Rusty. Not
Which one?
Rusty.
1, 2, 3, or 4?
redhead. First one.
Anthony Michael Hall?
Oh yeah.
He would be tight to hang out with.
You'd like that.
Your face was so distracting. Second subject this evening, but first, we're going to do the soil second later? I think we should do a plant
soil second where it's
we should
just
do
us holding soil.
We've decided to cut the soil minute down, so we're going to do a soil second. I think we should actually do a botanist
Botany bit.
botany
called.
bit. Yes, let's do the botany bit because we're surrounded by. I tried to do Axel and it didn't work. Stop.
Yeah, that sounded weird.
That's got to stop. Must
It's got to
stop.
start. It's got.
Okay, so we're going to introduce a new subject this
Oh,
evening.
goody.
Win, place, or show. Tonight's subject, thrilling movies that Samurai probably hasn't seen because she has only been able to get in R-rated movies for about 2 weeks now. First one.
When did you
Actually,
see it first?
I'm going to take this in a different direction
Oh,
because we're going to start with show.
unique.
I know.
Okay.
So, this, according to Tommy Doyle.
Oh, I love him.
Tommy Doyle, what town is Tommy from?
I don't know.
Tommy Doyle.
Yeah.
Shoreview.
He's from Fridley.
All right, we'll go with
Everybody's
Shoreview.
from Fridley, right?
Shoreview and Fridley. Those
He's from Bemidji. He's
Literally
one of
the other
your
place-
He's one of your compatriots.
compatriots.
Where would you rather be from?
I would
Kansas.
rather be from Lawrence, Kansas. I don't know. My mom?
I'd rather be from Mars because you're from Venus.
I would rather be from Jupiter
To get more
because
stupider.
you're from Uranus. My Uranus. That didn't sound right. Okay. Show! So, as you know in horse racing, there's win, place, and show. So third
I
place
never
is
knew that.
Well, I just educated you. And I'm sorry for those of you at home that learned something right there.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen, and it won't happen again. But the show, so we're going to talk about 3 movies that we don't think you've seen that you really should, okay? So,
We'll see how
Third
good I am.
place. Third place, the absolute classic. One of the top 10 greatest films ever made.
Wow.
And if you disagree with me, I will have to kill you.
How?
Say it.
1978, John Carpenter, Halloween.
Halloween.
The night he came home.
Jason.
What? No, Michael Myers. I thought you were yelling at me there for a second. I was like, am I at home? Jason.
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 Michael Myers.
Yes. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
First
Seen
one?
it.
The original?
Yeah. Yeah.
And?
Yeah, the one with Josh
I was
Hartnett,
a
right?
child.
Yes. With one with Josh
We
Hartnett.
used
We're
to go to the
actually in
movie
that season
store.
now.
You know, when I was a kid, maybe you guys didn't have this. We used to be able to go to the movie store and get movies.
No, there were no such things as movie
DVD
stores when I was a kid.
Video
No.
store.
No, we used to, what we used to do is we'd like light a bonfire in the backyard and put a white sheet up and shine a flashlight, and then we'd do the shadows on the sheet.
You would
We
be
had
in
one
the
of
hand
those
puppets.
cranks. We
That was later.
Look in it. And
That was later. Yeah, you'd
The
put
hand
the
puppets
strips
came
in it and
later.
it'd spin. So,
Anywho, yeah,
yeah.
I've seen Halloween.
okay, and
I liked it.
amazing.
I mean,
I want to
seen
see
it-
like what it deserves, not I liked it.
Am I?
I haven't
This
seen it
is
since I
probably
was
like
young.
a super widely known fact about this, but do you know the mask he's wearing is a William Shatner mask?
Painted white.
Fine.
Is it a joke?
That's all I got on that.
It was
No,
a
That's
joke.
true.
No,
it's
that's true. They were
What do you
trying to
mean?
That's all I
find.
got.
It's a William Shatner Star Trek mask that they were trying to figure out a faceless person. So they took William Shatner, painted it white, scared the bejeebas out of everybody. Just stroke your hippo.
Yeah.
Number 2
yeah, yeah.
place.
I'm still getting it. screwed up with Jason.
1979, Ridley Scott, H.R. Geiger did the artwork for it.
Fridley?
That's true.
Do you know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
is.
talking about?
He's of Fridley. He actually designed a lot of the buildings in Fridley.
The
You'll see a
tagline-
lot- Fridley High School is completely H.R.
Wow, it's
Geiger
great work.
inspired.
Of great work
The
that he
whole
did.
town, the botany in it, the
The botanicalness,
patina.
the botanodity, the botanity,
The erosion.
the batonodity.
The cracks in the street.
I don't even know what's happening here.
So what about it?
Okay, the tagline is, "In space, no one can hear you scream," which reminds me, I saw Gravity this weekend.
How was it?
Amazing.
I want to see it.
You have to see it in 3D.
Does anybody
Yeah.
scream?
Yes, but you're in space, so nobody can hear you.
Oh, that'd be so frustrating. I'd be like, where's the remote? Where is the remote? And no one could hear you.
No,
Oh,
nobody cares.
I'd hate being in
You know,
space.
it did freak me out though, because in this movie they go from like space station to space station, and I guess that's the new vogue thing that if you're anybody who's anybody has got a space station.
This is the Russian space station.
Yeah, so they go from the Chinese to the Russian to the
Well,
American.
yeah, you gotta hang.
Yeah, well,
Party hopping.
but the thing that really bothered me is none of them had locked doors. Anybody could go up to it, open it up, and go inside.
Curious. Probably
This
not
is
a lot of rotters in
interesting. I'm going to
space.
talk to Richard Branson and say, look, Mr. Branson, we might be able to steal a space station with your cool rocket to the stars.
That's
there,
where I'm going
buddy.
with this. And for those of you at home, I know we're not supposed to do any advertising, but Comcast has an amazing security system now available for you. So if they would have had the Comcast security system, no one would have been able to get in.
I don't get the reference.
Cool. So what's next?
Thing is,
What movie was
the thing
it?
is that it's a victim, or the crime
It
is-
wasn't Gravity. We went off on Gravity.
Yeah, it was Alien.
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 Scary. Number one,
Have you
win!
ever seen it?
Have you seen it? So you've never seen the... You've never seen the... That's the mouth. There's a mouth inside the mouth. And the mouth shoots out like 5 feet. So you'd have to have 3 Altoids. Number one! I can see that
In
went
space-
absolutely
In
nowhere.
space, no one can hear you scream for more Altoids.
The win,
Yes.
1975, Steven Spielberg.
Lay it on
Don't
me.
go in the water.
Say it right now. Say
You're
it right
going
now.
to
I'm
need
too
a bigger
excited. I
boat.
can't wait. I can't
Brody.
wait. I can't wait.
Jaws.
Jab, 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 jab. Jab,
I
jab.
was just singing
Jab,
that this
jab,
morning.
jabber,
Jabba, 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 jaw.
Jab, 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 jab,
What's
jab,
that?
jab, jab. Jabberjaws?
Cartoon for crying out, Pete. For crying out, crying out loud in space and no one hearing you scream.
Thank you. I feel
Waterhead.
refreshed.
Hippo head.
So Jabba Jaw.
Jabberjaws.
was
It's like
It was a
Scooby-Doo.
cartoon, yes. And the reason I was singing is because I was watching Scooby-Doo this morning, and Jabberjaw was on it.
Really?
Yeah.
He was
I
on the
remember-
Scooby-Doo.
Yes, it's a
Was
new
Scrappy there?
Scooby-Doo.
I remember
No,
when I
Scrappy.
was a kid, they had like this wire action figure thing, and when you shook it, it'd go, that it was called Jabber Jaw. Or
That was some
Jabber.
really good noise.
It hurt.
And your glottal.
I probably lost
Do you
my
think in
voice
space
forever.
people can hear you go? You think that toy would work in space?
Only if you're lucky.
Only in
So, Jaws, you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Well, those weren't.
I've only ridden the.
You haven't seen Jabberjaws.
I've only ridden the road. I've only
Just
ridden the
drop the
ride
word.
at Universal Studios. That's
Florida
all.
or California?
Do they have the Jaws ride in Florida?
I think they don't.
Florida.
That's the cool one. Those of you at home right now, stop watching us. Go to your internet machine and go to YouTube.
The internet maker.
And not only that, but
YouTube.
check out. We're on Dave right now. Okay, we'll come back to me.
Dave's not
Come
here,
back to
man.
me. Dave's not here. We're gonna go to YouTube and go on the Jaws Florida ride. You can actually ride the ride at home in your living room, so it's not as scary, but you will still poop your pants. Speaking of pooping your pants, let's talk to Poopy Pants himself, Dave.
Thank you, Bamba. So, I'm going to tell you about a particular soil. It's a soil that's the most common soil in Blaine, which is where we're filming right now. And it is the Isanti fine sandy loam. It takes up about 22% of the city, and it is basically a swamp soil. So it's fine sandy loam, so it's basically fine sand mixed in with a little silt and clay. And it has fine sand underneath it. The average depth to the water table in this soil is 0 inches. So if you want to use it for growing stuff, you have to drain it out. So your most common soil in Blaine is a swampy soil called the fine sandy loam. And that's your soil minute.
Wow! So I learned a couple things from that segment. Number one, the second most soil in Blaine is what?
Fine sandy
No,
loam.
what was the one that he said was first? Because the first one is
Isn't
the
it an open
soil.
sampling?
Forget it, the joke didn't work. However, swampy soil.
Name used to dance under.
Yep. Actually, it's the smell that emits from your pants when you've had an accident. Swampy soil.
Really?
Wasn't funny.
Wasn't at all.
You know, it was funny when we weren't supposed to be talking and
You know,
we were saying it under our breath.
Speaking of swampy
Seriously, if
soil,
you guys, if we would have been able to capture that, you'd be on the floor right now.
You'd be swamping it
Our
up.
last subject this evening.
Thank you.
Speaking. Oh, okay. Tootsie Roll. Show that. Show that.
What happened?
Oh no. That's not what I was saying. My wife and I were talking this week.
My wife.
And she said she hates E.T. And I'm like, how can you hate E.T.?
Really grossed out to eat this.
Do it. Is she talking about the TV show, or is she talking about the movie?
Not Entertainment Tonight, the movie E.T. And I said, how can you hate E.T.? She said, because I could never figure out if E.T. reminded me of a pile of runny dog poop or a melted Tootsie Roll.
E.T.
E.T.
Isn't he like pink?
No, well,
No.
He's like tan.
when he died, he was
Pink
kind
was
of
the one
pink.
that's saying, "I'm coming up, so you better keep this party started."
That's
What's
your
it?
IQ, what? There's no way in hell we're going to get to this final.
What is it? What are you even talking about?
We've got 3
breeze
minutes.
through it. Just start.
3 minutes
Just
for
start
what?
3
reading
minutes,
it
actually. It's
straight
top
through.
IMDb right now. Number one.
IMDb.
Actresses,
IMDb
top
is
on
Internet
IMDb.
Movie Database, and if you're at home, go to your internet machine right now and check out
Let's not-
Jason
let's-
Bomba Anderson on IMDb.
Oh, Jason Wall.
Or Jason Wall. Or Brad Sanford.
Although I don't
Jason
like
Wall is
having,
what?
I don't
Bar
like
patron
having my room.
number
Although,
5?
what's it? Yes.
Okay. So, IMDb right now. Scarlett Johansson, 4 Golden Globe nominations. Films, The Avengers, Don John.
Top. Now, are you reading from the top down right now?
I don't know.
Is it number one?
It's
Is there a
it's
one?
not, there's no direction on here. I'm flying by the seat of my pants.
Is
All I
this
know is that,
most popular?
ha! If you read the whole thing, it helps. Scarlett Johansson versus Jennifer Lawrence. There's no fight here. J-Law wins.
Oh. I think I agree. Not
I
Scott
don't
Joe.
know, man.
Because there's Jennifer Lawrence and then there's everyone else.
Actually, Jennifer Lawrence, wasn't she nominated for an Oscar?
Funny you should say that. It says right here, Silver Linings Playbook. In fact,
And Winter's Bone, I believe.
she won one.
No.
She did?
She did win it.
No.
Didn't she? Help me?
ScarJo
I thought she
has
won.
been nominated for nothing.
Yes.
She won.
Yeah, she has.
She
She's
did.
been voted number 1 most beautiful woman in the world.
Well,
ScarJo?
that she's won
Scarlett
for, but
Johansson.
not an
Yeah.
Oscar.
That dirty bee took it from me.
She can't be that close. She doesn't have like.
She's she Fridley
But
Bone.
she spends her summers in Shoreview.
Or Lionel Lakes.
So,
Yeah, she's.
and okay, for the older actresses, we've got Julia Roberts versus Sandra Bullock. No contest.
Who?
You're gonna go Sandy Bullock. You were just raving about that movie where she
Obviously.
was screaming. in space.
Sandy.
Freaking Julia Roberts. All she is teeth.
Juro?
She's got a horse. First time I meet Julia Roberts, I'd be like, "Hey, Julia, why the long face?" And she's gonna be like, "Ooh."
What was the
No.
last movie she was in?
The last
Juro.
movie she was in.
Yeah.
Pretty Woman.
I once had a career, but don't anymore.
Aaron,
Pizza.
I had a job of itch.
I
That
was.
was good.
I was a pretty woman.
Can anyone name any other movie she was
Pelicans
in?
are on my briefs.
Sandra Bullock. You want to hang out with her. You want to hang out with her. I want to hang out with her.
Wasn't she in A Time to Kill?
My best.
No, that was.
My best friend's wedding to have a career again.
Oh, you guys suck at this.
Yeah. You know what?
tried.
We had a list of. Okay.
I don't even know if that's a her movie.
If we did have her
American,
All right.
wait.
Sorry for those of you at home that are still watching. What a train wreck tonight was. Let's.
That is insulting to.
For those of you at home, I want you to look right here.
in your heart,
And when
your soul,
I press this
in his
button,
finger.
it's gonna flash. Why are you being It's gonna flash, and you're gonna forget everything that just happened. So just everybody, right here.
Well, I thought you were
We're
going to say
doing
when
a
you
Men
push
in
your
Black
finger, you're
reference,
going to
so.
flash. And I was like, yeah, it's...
Yeah. So,
Terrifying.
closing comments.
Get out of here, bar's closed.
Closing time.
You have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Oh,
I
all the foliage.
Want to take me
He's
home.
sweeping up all the good jokes because
Oh,
that's where they landed.
There
Oh,
it
my
is.
allergies
Sweet.
are so worked up over all these plants, man.
Samara?
We already did closing time.
No, you didn't. You
That
may
was
have thought
my
you did.
closing comments.
Oh, that's your closing. That's good. I like when you sing closing comments.
Shut up, will we go home? Cause I'm getting
I'm gonna say so long,
of tired.
farewell, elevators.
Thanks for all the fish.
Have a great week, everybody. We're off constantly.
Bye.
Bye.
Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly.